The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem, the podcast.
It's the noon hour of Madness and Mayhem. I am Viktor Wilt.
I am Peaches. It is Tuesday, and you know what? Yesterday afternoon, I asked the KBEAR Rock Army, what should I name the elf? Because I was calling it Roland, and that's the Classy 97 elf's name.
Yeah, you got to have your own name for it.
They have Roland and Arthur, who, by the way, is hanging on the string of lights out in the lobby.
Oh.
I don't know if you saw it.
No.
Because I know you get here the same time as Josh and Chantel do.
Maybe that's why they were going in and out of this door, like, repeatedly this morning. Over and over and over again. I was like, what are you guys doing?
Josh had to get a ladder to get up that, about 6 feet in the air.
All right.
Because he's that small.
That explains it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
so
Roland and Arthur are trapezing. Is that the word?
I haven't seen it, so...
They're doing a trapeze act in the middle of the lobby.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad that those guys have time to monkey around in the morning.
Josh is an animal. He does a lot of stuff.
He truly is. Guy needs to learn to relax a little bit. But what you got for some names?
Well, there's about 60-something comments on this post. I did like Gavin's comment about naming the elf Maynard.
Maynard is a decent name.
There's some silly ones like Wilbur.
Wilbur.
Jingles because of the elf, because of the bell on the hat, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone just said cream because of peaches and cream.
Oh, peaches and cream.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, I don't get it, but yeah.
Yeah, Victor Jr., there's that one.
I thought that Ozzy was a good one.
Yeah.
You got him in the year of the great passing of Ozzy. And I don't know, Ozzy seems like an elf name. Kind of like Wilbur. Wilbur.
Wilbur always sounds like a fat old guy, like Wilford Brimley.
Yeah,
that's definitely a fat old guy. Diabetes.
So, have you decided what you're going to officially name it? Then?
I can't. I don't know. Ozzy doesn't sound right to me.
Okay, well, you need to put up a poll, maybe. Go with some of the ones that have the most likes. Put up a poll and get people to vote, or you just got to pick it. Because you know how it is if you tell somebody like, "Hey, what do you think I should do?" And then you say, didn't ask their questions or something like that. They might lose their minds. If you make them think they have actual input, but they don't. Yeah. So I don't know. I couldn't come up with a good suggestion of what to call it. So there was already so many. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, the Pee Wee Herman vibes, to call it Herman. That's what Amber wrote.
Or just Pee Wee. What's wrong with Pee Wee? That's a pretty good name. It looks like a peewee. It's weird looking. Look at its face.
I went to the Ross in Rexburg yesterday, and I ran right to the Christmas decor to see if they had an extra one for you.
Yeah?
But no, fortunately not.
I meant to go buy the one here, but I just haven't had any time. It's chasing crickets. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
that'd be a fun house to go to. You see a creepy elf on the shelf. You see crickets just running around everywhere, too.
Yeah, exactly. My house is filled
gecko
with
on the
bugs.
loose.
Yeah. It's just a zoo.
There's like 5 cats, some random kids that nobody knows why they're there.
Pretty much.
Becca's there.
Pretty much. It's chaos, man. That's my life now. Just bugs, animals, children.
I'm glad I'm by myself.
Yeah. For now, Peaches, just you wait. The day will come when you pop a peach. It'll just happen before you know it.
That happens, but we're not going to have any pets, that's for sure.
That's what you say now.
No, trust me, I'm laying down the law. Even Aubrey doesn't like pets, and so both of us are going to be like, no, sorry, kid, no dog for you.
It's kind of hard to say no, and they're like, please, Dad, I want a puppy.
I'll say what I was told my entire life. Wait till you're 18, then you can do your own thing. But you can't bring that stupid dog in the house, otherwise you'll be leaving with a taxidermy dog.
All right, Peaches, I just read a post that kind of made me chuckle.
What's the most annoying sound in the world when you're trying to sleep? That one?
Oh, I talked about that earlier, and that one did not make me chuckle. It made me mad because the very top answer was something I deal with. Cats going, bleh, bleh, and then you jump up out of bed. No, don't throw up. And then they vomit everywhere.
Now the top answer is the battery dying in the smoke detector, but this one really irritates me. Thumping bass from loud music outside.
See, I was saying I can sleep through that.
I can't.
You can't
You
sleep
get that
through
one
that?
guy that has the stupid car out front and ding, 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 and then he just sits there. Like, does he just drive down every road in Idaho Falls? Is that what happens with people with these types of cars? They just go down every road and go as slow as they can really just annoy everybody?
I just know people with those kind of stereos, and I give them your address. And I'm like,
sure.
Will you go park outside of Peach's house?
All right, I'll give those people that have white shirts and black ties your address. And say, ring the doorbell and don't give up.
Hey, I talk to everyone who comes to my door.
Sure.
You know? I thoroughly enjoy it, you know. Don't come to my door, anybody, please. I don't like when people knock on my door unexpectedly. It's like, why is there somebody here? Who is it?
Yeah, same
Why?
Here.
You know, it's kind of like when my phone rings because we talk all day. I'm like, who's calling me? Why don't they text me? Ah!
What was the post that made you chuckle?
This guy, he's been dating a woman for about 6 months. Says she's fun to hang out with and blah, 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 blah.
But she collects toenails.
No. So he gets there to hang out and have dinner with her and her kids. And it's the first time he's met her kids. He introduces himself, and his name is Sebastien. And he says he's French-Canadian, so he says it in the French way. I don't know what that would sound like. Do you have any attempt at saying Sebastien in a French way?
No.
Me either. So he tells them they can call him Sebastien or Seb if they like. Okay, so it's it's a 10 and 12-year-old girl, and they both start laughing and they say, Sebastien?
Let's see.
What a stupid name.
I got it right here.
Okay.
Sebastien.
Sebastien. So he introduces himself to a 10 and 12-year-old girl.
God, I would kick someone if he just randomly walked up to me and was like, I'm Sebastien. Get out of here.
And so these are like, 10 and 12-year-old kids, and they start laughing. And they're like, what a stupid name.
Sebastien.
I'm Inspector Jacques Cousteau, or whatever it is.
And you're like, it's French. I'm French-Canadian. And they start laughing even harder. So he, hangs out for like 15 minutes and then makes an excuse and leaves. And now he's asking if he's a jerk because he left because his girlfriend is, making fun of him now too. Like, dude. It's just some kids laughing at your name.
Yeah, poor.
Sebastien.
Oh,
my name's Sebastien.
Sebastien.
I get a table for 4.
Oh.
You know what? We got to get an interview with Sebastian Bach and just call him by that.
Hello, this is Sebastian Bach. Dude, if you're going to call yourself that, somebody's going to laugh. I mean, if I met somebody and they said, hey, what's up? I'm Sebastien. Sebastien. I would laugh too.
It's like that one guy that his name's Paul, but he's like, but I'm Paul.
I am a Paul. So he's been like ignoring her messages and things like that, and he's really upset about this.
Aren't French Canadians supposed to be like very forgiving and very just apologetic?
I don't know what they're supposed to be like. I don't know a lot about French Canadians, but I guess reading through the comments on Reddit, people are on this guy's side. They're saying that she's like psycho because she's,
She's psycho because her kids laughed at his dumb name?
Well, but she's calling him names and stuff now, too. That, saying like, we should break up. You'd be a terrible stepdad. You're kind of weak.
What?
You're kind of weak. But to have a 10 and 12-year-old laugh at your name and leave and be upset about it, to me, that is kind of weak. Kids are going to laugh. You should hear what my kids say to me. They're brutal to me all the time. You got to be able to deal with these kind of things. People are going to laugh at you sometimes. Your last name, Peach, I'm sure, somebody made fun of that at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. It's funny. When I was a kid, there was a lot of girls that would be like, I would love that last name. The ladies were like, all right. When I was playing baseball as when I was like 13, I had Peach in the back of my jersey, and there was a few girls like, I love that last name, I want it. And
yeah, I don't know if anyone ever made fun of my name. Well, there was a recent podcast that made fun of my fake name. It was pretty weak, but I didn't cry about it. Yeah, you can guess what it was.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking like,
I was just like, really?
Making fun of your fake name?
Yeah, making fun of my fake name. And I mean, I didn't cry about it.
Can I comment back on this podcast?
Nah, nobody listens to it.
Well, because I really want to just
it's like a no-name.
leave a terrible review and just go off. But I have to go under a pseudonym because knowing the hosts, they'd probably be like, reporting to Jade, he may hurt my feelings because my name is, I lost it.
I've been being bullied.
Sebastien.
My name is Sebastien. And they bullied me because of my name. Get over it, Sebastien. So, Peaches, how many alarms do you set for the morning when, you need to get up and get going for the day?
Just one.
Just one.
I wake up and I'm anxious to get here on time and all of that. And so I just get up right away.
So you get up right when the alarm goes off? No snooze, no nothing?
No. Oh, well, this morning I did that. For some reason, I do this thing where I wake myself up at 7:30, and then if I'm really tired, I'll fall back asleep for 10 more minutes and wake up at 7:40. Like, that would make a difference.
Yeah, that
And
extra
it never does.
10 minutes.
It just makes me extra anxious because all of a sudden it's 7:42 and I need to be out the door.
You're like, I need to leave. Oh, geez.
And I don't have any clothes ready, so I have to dig through the hamper and be like, all right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody posted on Reddit that they got really mad at their significant other because they do exactly what I do. They have multiple alarms on their phone, and half the time they'll sleep through them or just hit snooze repeatedly. So she finally snapped at him after he slept through like 3 alarms and was like, this has to stop.
I don't understand people who can do that.
Dude.
Who can sleep through multiple alarms.
I can do it.
I'm awake like this. If a mouse moves in my room, I'm awake.
I'm a heavy sleeper, man. I can, like we talked about the bass thumping noises. I mean, I can sleep through that, no problem.
I need to have ultra quiet, ultra dark, everything.
Yeah, I can sleep with the TV on. I can sleep with the lights on.
I threw a fit when I was at a sleepover as a kid with another guy named Matt. And he was like, do you mind if we listen to music? And I was like, no, please, please, no, turn it off.
Yeah, I'm glad Becca sleeps really heavy too, because there have been a few days recently where I hit snooze so many times, and I'm, later on, like, I'm so sorry that I hit snooze that many times. I'm sure it was extremely irritating. She's like, I didn't notice. So I've got alarms that get progressively more annoying and louder. The first one's pretty mellow. Usually I sleep through it. Second one, a little bit more annoying. And the third one is just awful. It's like the worst sound in the world.
I used to wake myself up to my ex-girlfriend's favorite song, so I'd wake up mad.
Oh, that's a great way to start the day, Peaches.
So I'd get myself going, because at the time I was interning for iHeart, and my alarm was set for 3:30 in the morning. Oh. And I had to drive from Seal Beach to Burbank.
Oh.
And so I'd always be like the first one there because I was just waiting and be like, I'm mad, let's go.
I guess that's one way to get yourself going.
It was Ghosts on the Dance Floor from Blink-182.
Okay. That was her favorite, huh?
So now every time I hear the chorus, I'm just like, I need to wake up.
It's time to get going.
It gives you like that.
Ready for the day.
What's that effect? What's that guy that used to mess with dogs?
Pavlov.
Yeah. It gives you like that effect where it's just like the bell rings.
Okay, maybe I need to figure out some song that really, really bothers me and set that as my alarm, and maybe I'll wake up for the first one. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Help! Get me out of bed! No! Just running to the shower. I don't know how I missed this, Peaches, but it went down Saturday, I guess, the Trade Anything Day at GameStop.
Yeah. Someone turned in a taxidermy bobcat.
That's what I was looking at a picture of.
I did see recently there was the highest trade-in deal ever. It was a PSA 10 Pokemon card. I forgot exactly which one, but GameStop bought it for $30,000.
Wow.
And I was thinking, they don't have that in the register. They don't have that in the store. What did they give? Like, did they make him go to the GameStop like headquarters? Do them like? Because I know when you win like the lottery, you got to go to a specific office.
Yeah,
and then they give you a giant check. And then what does the bank do in that situation? Like, if you win $914 million, like you're the big lottery winner.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Where do you go?
Yeah, because a lot of banks, I would assume they don't. You couldn't like say, give me the cash,
right,
and just fill up a truck. I don't know what you do when you're dealing with those kind of amounts of money, because obviously I am anywhere near that when it comes to my sad bank account. But yeah, what kind of value did they give this guy for, say, a Bobcat? I'm not seeing that information here. Because was it just a trade-in for credit for the store? Or were they giving people straight-up cash?
I think they were just giving people store credit. I mean, the Trade Anything Day was... I walked by GameStop in the Idaho Falls Mall. What a dump. Like, it's... GameStop has turned into junk stop. There's these different sweaters and... There's not too many Funkos anymore because Funko's kind of going downhill.
Yeah.
There's no video games whatsoever.
There's hardly... Yeah, the video game selection's really light.
There are these, like, plushies. Like, you can get a Blastoise plushie.
Yeah. GameStop, they had that big kind of wave of excitement when there was the whole...
buy their stock
thing going on. But then it did seem like things have... gotten to be kind of sad in there with the selection.
Well, physical media.
Hot Topic's the same, dude. I went in there and maybe they had some better deals going on during the actual Black Friday, but I was at the mall yesterday and, t-shirt selection was decent and things, but just not fantastic deals. I ended up, as usual, at the clearance section at Spencer's, digging through that to try to find something cool. But I don't know, man. It just seems like, Hot Topic back in the day was awesome.
I remember being scared of it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because it looked like an evil store where they would keep like Halloween masks and like horror figures and stuff.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't step foot in there. Yeah, but I should have because I'm into those bands that they probably had on display in there.
Oh, yeah. And they still have, a pretty good selection of band shirts, but now it's definitely more expanded into the pop culture realm. You walk in, Stranger Things stuff all over the place. And,
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Anime T-shirts and things like that.
The whole anime craze really killed Hot Topic, I feel like.
Yeah. And I guess I get it. You gotta make some money. But even walking into Spencer's, their selection this time of year was disappointing to me because they had a billion ugly sweaters instead of, where they'd usually have some cool T-shirts and stuff. I'm like, I get it. It's Christmas time. Ugly sweater is a thing, but I don't know. I ain't going to drop that kind of money on something I'm going to wear once a year as a goof.
I know Spencer's, what's it called? They went viral recently because of their shirt selection. I don't know, when you go to like the middle of the store and you see those rotating racks.
Yeah.
And they have the most obscene phrases you've ever read.
I saw some wild ones in there yesterday.
That's what people were sharing online. Like, who on earth wears this?
I know. I was laughing. I was trying to shop for shirts for my kids.
Can you get them one of those?
I'm like, jeez. Yeah, that would be inappropriate.
I remember back in the day, my dad's like, Spencer's is a prank store. Let's go in there and check out the cool prank stuff. And then as soon as we walk in, there's just, what you see typically in Spencer's, and he pushed me out of there so fast.
Yeah, it's a fun store for sure. But I didn't last very long at the mall. I'm getting to be a real old curmudgeon. I'm like, I don't want to be around these people.
The mall's cool, but it's way overpriced in most places. Have you ever been to that store, Box Lunch?
The kids went in there yesterday, but I did not.
It's all pop culture stuff.
Yeah.
But you can buy like a mini backpack for $80.
Jeez.
The Funkos are like $15. You get the shirts are like $40. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, actually, I popped into the very first area of the store, and the kids were looking at some kind of collectible things in these locked glass cases. They were like, little anime figures or something. And they're like, oh my gosh, that one's worth so much money. And collectible items have gotten to be real weird.
At what age do you go, should I get rid of these?
That's a good question.
Those anime figures?
Because you never know if they're going to hold value. Like back in the day, Beanie Babies were worth a ton of money, but now, most of them aren't worth anything.
Well, those Funko Pops, those were a huge thing for a while.
Yeah.
And then now they've gone like way down in value. The company's about to go out. With the company going out, it might go back up in value.
But that's the thing. You give it 40 years and they could be something crazy.
Yeah, Ben from The Advocate is just sitting on a fortune.
He could be. I would just hang on to stuff just in case.
Well, I know I miss my old GameCube, and I've so badly wanted to get a Nintendo GameCube again. Because I tried downloading the emulator onto my computer. I just can't do it.
Can't do it, huh?
No, I can't. I can't figure the whole thing out. I had it installed. I you have to do these weird things. I'm like, I don't want to go through all this trouble of installing things, and I don't know if I'm installing the correct thing. And
yeah,
it's too much. And I'd much rather just have the GameCube that you can just plug into the TV and play it that way.
Why don't you just buy a Wii? Because you can play GameCube games on it and use a GameCube controller.
I guess. Yeah. I guess Wii's are also hard to find. Maybe. I don't know.
I haven't shopped for one in a while, but I bet they're easier to find than a GameCube, because wasn't the Wii like the best-selling game system of all time?
I think.
If not that, PlayStation 2. One of the two.
I think it's the PlayStation 2.
Yeah. So there's got to be a lot of them out there. And the Wii's, they seem to last a long time. PS2s, I remember mine crapped out on me. Yeah.
Well, I just tried loading in a disc to my Series X. Still doesn't work. So I had to get my Xbox One back out, and I had to plug that into the TV as well to work as a glorified DVD player.
Jeez. Yeah, those newer Xboxes, man. And didn't they like brick them out for being able to be for you to use other brands of peripherals and things?
Yeah, I can tell that Microsoft is going down the drain with how many people are going to be switching over to PC gaming, kind of like what I just did, because my parents got me that PC recently, which was awesome, and so I've just been gaming on that. The last time I turned on my Xbox was to simply turn on a movie for me and Aubrey to watch.
Yeah, just the world's most expensive streaming device.
Yeah, that's all that it is.
Use it for Netflix.
Yeah,
yeah, that sucks, dude. Well, I don't even remember what we began with.
We began with GameStop.
It was GameStop trade-in day and the mall. Okay.
And we just started crapping on GameStop and Spencer's and Fox Lunch and all those places. I mean, the mall used to be a great place to go. Now the malls are very sad, and it makes me upset, because I like the mall. I like the variety of stores.
Ours is pretty good in Idaho Falls.
The Idaho Falls one's popping. I can't wait to see what the Pocatello one turns into. But the old one I used to go to at Westminster Mall back in California, everybody's posting about how it's so nostalgic to walk in there and just see what you used to go to, like all those different stores. But now it's just a building that's going to be torn down and turned into apartments.
Well, Pocatello, they tore down the mall.
Yeah, but they're going to turn that into like an outdoor shopping thing, I thought, and there's going to be like a Target there and all of that stuff.
Okay, I didn't read up on what they were going to do. I just saw that they tore down the Pine Ridge Mall, and that was, my go-to stop as a teenager. Go to Aladdin's Castle, play some video games. It was a good place. Get a corn dog.
I remember the few times I walked in there towards the later part of its life, the Pine Ridge Mall. I remember walking in there, and there was that Nerf dart arena store thing. And there was the one worker in there shooting Nerf darts, and then sadly, like looking down, like Eeyore, walking towards the darts and picking them up.
Oh,
and it was just him by himself in there, because nobody was in that mall. It was like me and another customer, and that was it.
Yeah, the last time I went there, it was pretty much a ghost town.
Yeah.
So, well, cool. Hopefully they're going to build something awesome and revitalize that area a little bit.
Yeah, They need to add more stuff, more variety to the area, like we talked about yesterday.
That's right. Bring in more business. Sorry, Peaches, I had something stuck in my throat.
That's okay.
Like the cat vomit sound.
The noon hour of Madness and Mayhem is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.